by Deej. As you can see, my background is a little different because I'm outside. It started getting like entirely too dark in my room, so I came outside so you guys can see the look better in my intro. The video is kind of dark towards the end where I do my blush and highlight and lips, but you can still see. But this is the look I did for you guys. It is a blue cut crease. If it's noisy out here, sorry. You can hear the birds chirping. But yeah, don't forget to thumbs up this video, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram at Makeup by Deej. And stay tuned for the tutorial, you guys. Hi guys, so I'm first starting off with my lids already primed, and I use my Urban Decay primer potion all over my lids. Now I'm using my NYX jumbo pencil in the color Milk, which is just de-sticked in a pot, and I'm applying that all over my eyelids because I'm using some blue eyeshadows today and I really want them to pop. And I'm just blending all that out with my beauty blender. Now I'm applying some tape to ensure that I have a nice crisp line for my eyeshadow, and also this will help me have less cleanup after I apply my eyeshadow. And it just took me a couple tries to get the right shape that I wanted. Next I'm going into my BH88 matte palette and taking that white eyeshadow and applying that all over my eyelid to set the base. Going into my BH Malibu palette, taking that navy eyeshadow, and I'm going to begin sketching out my cut crease with this. I'm just using a tiny, well not really tiny, but a thin angle brush for this step so that it can be precise. But this part doesn't have to be too neat because I'm going to go over it a few times anyway. Taking a deeper navy shade from the BH 120 palette, and I'm going to apply that right beneath the line that I just created with the other navy shade, and this is just going to add more depth. Taking a light blue eyeshadow from the same palette, I'm going to begin blending this above the lines that we just created so I can start getting a gradient effect going and blending the edges before they get too harsh to blend. Next, taking a matte black eyeshadow and defining my cut crease once more, and this is just going to add even more depth to the eye, and I'm just going to draw that line and then start flicking out the line to diffuse the edges so it can blend into that blue really nicely. Taking some more of that navy shade that I applied from the BH 120 palette and blending out the edges of the black so we start getting more of a gradient look. Going back into the BH Malibu palette, I'm taking that shimmery turquoise shade and applying this to the inner 2/3 of my eyelid. Going back into the BH 120 palette and taking this blue eyeshadow and applying that to the rest of the eyelid. Taking off the tape so you have a nice line. And now I'm highlighting my inner eye corners with this Mary Kay palette. I think it's a Mary Kay palette, but I'm not sure. It was given to me, but I'm using this gray shimmery eyeshadow to highlight. Now I'm applying a winged eyeliner on the top lash line. I didn't do the whole thing on camera, but if you want to see how I do this in depth, then you can check out my winged eyeliner tutorial. It will be linked down below in the description box. Since I haven't done a full face tutorial in a while, I thought I would do one today. So I'm just using my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Chestnut all over the face, like usual, applying it in little dots all over my face, skipping the forehead because my bang is down, and I'm going to blend it out with this brush from BH Cosmetics. For highlight, I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Warm Honey and applying that underneath my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, and on my Cupid's bow. And then I'm just going to blend all of that out with my Beauty Blender. Going into my BH Cosmetics Contour and Blush 2 palette and taking the first color on the second row to set my highlight, which is the under eyes, the bridge of the nose, and the Cupid's bow. Now it's time for contour, and I'm taking this color from the BH88 Neutral palette to contour my cheekbones. And I'm contouring my nose with a mixture between the same color and a lighter color because I want my nose contour to be a little softer. So I'm just going on the sides of the nose and underneath the tip and on top of the tip of the nose, just to make my nose look more defined and a little bit more slim. Now I'm just blending away the highlight powder from my highlighted areas. Now I'm taking the third color on the second row of the BH Contour and Blush 2 palette to set my entire face. Now I'm taking my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Black Bean and applying that on my waterline, and I applied false lashes off camera. Taking the navy shade to smudge that out some and make my bottom lash line really smoky there. Now I'm taking that light blue shade that I blended out with and blending that right underneath that navy shade. And here I was complaining about it being really dark in my room. The clouds started getting all up in my light. I used the window and the natural sunlight as my lighting, but then the clouds started gathering. But here I'm just putting on my Wet n Wild blush and blending it out with my Beauty Blender. And for a highlight, I'm using that same eyeshadow that I applied into the inner eye corners and applying that on the tops of my cheekbones, bridge of my nose, and on my Cupid's bow. Really sorry about the lighting again, you guys. I can't really control the weather, but it still came out, you know, you can still kind of see. So now for lips, this is Wet n Wild's lipstick, and I think the color is Think Pink. If that's not right, the right name will be in the description box. And now I'm taking this lip gloss by Jordana. So yeah guys, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to thumbs it up and subscribe to my channel if you liked it. And all the products that I use will be listed down below in the description box. Bye guys! Mwah!